This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Will kick this deep to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a shotgun run call. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The linebacker shifting around now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made just enough of a gain to move the sticks. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the runner takes off to his right. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The penalty backs him up 1st and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab, They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40. Past the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Houston.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of his quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Jones. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 35 now. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
1st down here for this offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle, but 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this one is caught. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Bringing pressure. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down an eternity after another penalty. The secondary backed up off the ball now. He's escaping the pocket now. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down there.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
No, kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they had been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Houston has moved into the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Houston.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Play action here on first down. Trying to extend the play. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Field goal, no good. He missed it. The game remains tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That gain makes it second and medium. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Checks this down to the running back. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He'll test the right side here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
backs now flanking the quarterback. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. They'll try a pass here. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, UNC. They jump in front here in the fourth. And they'll set up with PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Physical running, fights off the defender. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Running through the tackle. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Now the all-important extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout call by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands seem able to make their crucial recovery. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the running back's got it again. He's got room looking for the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Tar Heels will line up here on first down and goal. Using his legs, it's Jones. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After extending the lead with the field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Defense loading up on defensive backs here, wanting to take away the deep pass play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, and then make a difference in the outcome. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal is to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance